Hello dear students, we are going to learn a topic today, muscular tissues. Muscular tissues under chapter structural organization in animal of class 11th. In previous classes we have learned already fluid connective tissue, epithelial tissue, what are their types and their functions also, but in this class we are going to learn about the type of muscular tissues. What is a muscular tissues? Muscular tissue is the important part of the body, especially the muscle made up of highly specialized cell. Is made up of highly specialized cell, highly specialized cell of thin fibers called you can say thin fibers, especially filaments, called what? Muscle fiber. It is having two type of proteins called actin and myosin. Actin and myosin. The muscles having 40% of the total body weight, it provide to the bodies, that is a definite shape and movement to the body, definite shape and movement to the body. Okay, so this one is about muscles. Muscles make 40% of the total body weight of mammals. It having a shape and movement to the body they provide. It having reach of capillaries, blood vessels that supply blood to the each and every parts, means through the muscles. They help through the transport of various type of blood with food and many materials with it. Now, according to the structure, location and function, as well as function, muscle classified into three categories. Okay, according to the structure, location and function, muscle classified into three categories. Three type of muscles, like first striated muscle. It is also called skeletal muscle or stripped muscle. Skeletal, stripped, or it is also called voluntary muscle. The striated muscle are known by many names, that is a striated, stripped, skeletal, voluntary, and it is also known striated, stripped, skeletal, voluntary, these muscles. Second muscle is a smooth muscle. It is also called a non-skeletal muscle. Non-skeletal, it is called involuntary, unstripped, involuntary, unstripped. Okay, this all name of smooth muscle. And third muscle is called cardiac muscles. Cardiac muscle is also called involuntary muscle. It is also perform involuntary in function. So this one is the three type of muscles. What will be the shape of this type of muscles? Generally, the striated muscles having light as well as dark band This is the band, sorry, this is the band, dark band, and the remaining portion of the muscles is called light band. They having nucleus. This muscle attached with the bone, so it is called a skeletal muscle. Dark band. This one is a light band. This is called sarcolemma, outer membrane. The plasma present in this is called sarcoplasm, and this is a nucleus. Okay. This one is a muscles of striated muscle, especially skeletal muscle. Second is a spindle shaped muscle is called. Spindle shaped muscle is called stripped muscles. It is a spindle shape having narrow end and broad base, broad in between. So the shape will be spindle shaped muscles having single nucleus. It is also called another name, it is called visceral muscle, because it is attached with the coelomic region, especially the visceral organ like alimentary canal, certain blood vessels, tubes, etc. It is a visceral muscle. And third is a cardiac muscle. It is a branched muscle generally. It is a branched muscle and muscles which are never fatigue. This is a muscles having branching. This also having band and intercalated disc near the branching region. This is the intercalated disc. Intercalated disc. The multinucleate conditions are also seen in this case in cardiac muscles, because it is a heart wall, it is a nucleus. It is this muscle help in the formation of wall of heart, especially this muscle found in that zone. This is a dark band and light band. It is also having sarcolemma, sarcoplasm as same like skeletal muscles, but their functions between both are, this is a perform voluntary functions, this is perform involuntary functions, especially cardiac muscles. So what is a striated muscles? The basic structures of muscles generally have following parts, like it must have muscle fiber, it must have a sarcoplasm and sarcoplasmic reticulum in it. Third is the muscles fiber may be bound by cell membrane, is called sarcolemma. Okay, this one is a part. And fourth one is a must having a fibrils known as myofibrils, especially a special type of fibrils that are found in this case. This fibril help generally in the contraction and relaxations of muscles. This is called myofibrils. Okay, so this one is a fibrils that present inside the muscles, it's called myofibrils. Striated skeletal muscles, their locations also attach with the skeletal system, especially skeletal system, so it is called skeletal muscles because it help in the voluntary functions. The contraction and relaxations of muscle generally shown by this way. This is the skeletal muscles. Okay, the contraction and relaxations. The striated muscle possesses a distinct cross striations of band like A band as well as I band. A band as well as I band. this both band, beside this some other band like Z band and other band is also found, but A band and I band is the basic feature of the skeletal muscles. Okay, the A band, sorry, A band and I band. I band generally is isotropic. I band generally is of isotropic and A band generally of anisotropic. Means it is a made up of isotropic band. I band generally is made up of lighter, especially single type of proteins. It is called isotropic, and light easily passes through this. Light easily passes through the isotropic, especially I band, but A band that are anisotropic and no light passes through this band, it is called anisotropic. It does not allow to pass light from one region to the other region. It is of A band. A band composed of muscle fiber. A muscle fiber composed of a number of fibrils. Okay, and each fibrils is consist of numerous myofibrils. This is a myofibrils. Students, the detailed mechanism of contraction and relaxations of muscles is given in a skeletal system of human physiology, especially when chapter I think 17 or 18 the skeletal muscle is given, and at the time of discussion of that skeletal muscles you will learn about how the contraction and relaxation of muscles takes place, what is the role played by A band, I band and J band, what is the work performed by actin and myosin filament. At that chapter we will learn about detail. Now I am not going to discuss that contraction and relaxation mechanism here. I am going just discuss about the tissues, what is their structure, what different part present in this and what function performed by this only in these points. So this is a chapter of structural organization only. Okay, I am not going to discuss detail about this. Now this one is the structural myofibril is basically made up of A band, I band and A band. Within I band a dark line Z line, and within A band a dark line is called H line. H band is also found, and area between Z line is called sarcomere. And what type of materials that present in this and how they help in the contraction and relaxations. Now the striated muscles having all four bands, you must note these points. I am going to write here. The I band generally having actin filament. Actin filament made up of actin protein. A band is made up of actin. I band is made up of actin filament, and A band both made up of actin as well as myosin filament. Okay, myosin filament. The H band is not showing here. H band is only made up of myosin filament. Okay, and fourth one is the Z band, that are also a membrane which having actin filament but attach on both sides. Okay, so this one is a Z line, especially actin filament that attach on both sides. So this one is a different type of actin and myosin at which band, A band, I band, H band and Z band, how they attach and how they are made up of. Now the second one is the smooth muscles. Smooth muscles is also, it is called non-striated muscles, visceral muscles. because it attached to the visceral organs. Locations of these muscles generally alimentary canal tubes, alimentary canals, blood vessels, especially artery, vein and capillaries, and some of the tubes that present inside the kidney, renal tubes also, through which these muscles are made up of. These muscles not under control of activity, not under control of the human bodies. So this is a visceral muscles. Okay, visceral muscles. The blood vessels directly also supply to the wall. These are also found at the base of the bodies, like iris, eyeballs also at these positions. Now this is a made up of muscles. It's called spindle shape muscles, especially a nucleus, and both end are tapering type. A smooth muscle consists of sheet of densely packed and elongated fibril running parallel to each other. Here this is also having a fibrils in it, but not as like dark and light band that are present in this case, because they can show the phenomena of contraction relaxation. This type phenomena is not observed by the actin and the smooth muscles, because it is a involuntary in function. Now each muscle fiber is a spindle shape, tapering in at both ends. It is a uninucleate and lack of sarcolemma. This is a one point. Lack of sarcolemma. No any type of membranes. Lack of sarcolemma. The nucleus is centrally placed, surrounded by little cytoplasm. The actin and myosin filament which are randomly distributed here. The actin and myosin is randomly distributed here. That's why no any type of randomly distributed. It means no type of striation seen. No striation seen in this zone. This one is the smooth muscle. It is shorter than striated muscles, having length of about 0.0225 millimeter in length, and it has a numerous number of mitochondria, other organelles, as well as much less sarcoplasmic reticulum. Sarcoplasmic reticulum is much less. Now students, this one is a involuntary muscle or unstripped muscles, or it is called spindle shape muscles. Visceral muscles is also known as. Now the third one is a cardiac muscles. The cardiac muscle is a branched muscle. It is also shows the involuntary function. It is also shows involuntary functions, especially found in heart wall, you can say, branched involuntary function, because this is not under the control of human. How the heart are pumping, you cannot increase the rate of heartbeat, cannot decrease the heartbeat by thinking, because it is controlled by involuntary activities, that is a part of your brain as well as spinal cord. So you cannot directly interfere with this. It consists of network of intercalated muscles fiber, consists of number of intercalated muscle fiber, intercalated muscle fibers. Okay, these muscles are short cylindrical branch joint end to end, form a row. They are regular cross striation, lark and they also shows light and dark band in this zone. Okay, they possess numerous mitochondria, myofibril, sarcomere and many nuclei abundant in cytoplasm and granules present in this, abundant in cytoplasm, and granules abundant in nucleus is also found in this case. Okay, so this one is a type of cardiac muscles. Cardiac muscles are a cell connected with each other by especially zigzag junction is called intercalated disc. This intercalated disc allowed to cell contract as a unit. Allow cell contract as unit. Intercalated disc allows cell contract as unit. Means each cell having contraction ability as a unit part. Means separately they are contract and relax. This is a feature found in the heart. The intercalated disc are the place of fusion where thickening generally occur. The adjoining cell are present in between such disc. Generally, one nucleus is present. Okay, in each intercalated disc region. Now, this is about cardiac muscles. Okay, so what is a basic difference between, first student, you make a notes at the time of preparing your notes, you must prepare the difference between skeletal muscles as well as voluntary muscles, skeletal muscles as well as smooth muscles as well as cardiac muscles, because cardiac muscle is entirely different from that. So you can make a notes by considering this point, because this question is asked in your examination. What is difference between straight and smooth muscle and cardiac muscle and straightened muscles. Okay students, in next class I will discuss about the fourth and last tissues of the structural organization of animals is known as nervous tissue or nervous system. The nervous tissue is also given detail at the chapter 21 and 20 of class 11th in same at last, but here only discuss about what is a neuron, type of neurons and their functions only. Thank you student.